Endurance hiking is an event that I have competed in several times, where the goal is to climb 29,000 vertical feet in 36 hours. You are not competing against other climbers, you are competing against yourself. The question is, do you have the physical attributes and the mental fortitude to complete the mission? One of the parallels with estate planning is life is not a straight line. And while everything may be great right now, history has shown that it may not always be great, and there may be things that happen. When you're dealing with death and money, it can be very emotional. When people are very emotional, they're not thinking clearly. When you're hiking for 36 hours, you're also not thinking clearly. The only way to make sure you're taking the right steps is to fall back on what your plans were. Estate planning is about life. It's about legacy. You have a plan, you come up with a great solution, and then circumstances change.
In a difficult time, one of the greatest gifts that you can give your family is to create an estate plan.
My parents passed within 3.5 months of each other at the very beginning of COVID. After their passing, the biggest difficulty that we encountered was about estate tax. My father's business had been around for about 60 years, and it had acquired a lot of real estate in 2 different countries, and the value of the real estate and the value of the company was a huge unknown. Working with dynamic estate planning was really easy. They have the experience to guide you through the process. When things in your life or your parents' lives get complicated, it is a huge relief knowing that at least this is taken care of.
Success for a client of dynamic estate planning looks like a process. They come to us, we have an in-depth conversation, and then we create a plan for them that meets those needs and concerns. When the legal process is completed and all the work is wrapped up, they leave fully satisfied and with peace of mind for themselves and their families.
If someone asked me why they should contact an estate planner, my answer would be, because you don't know what you don't know. When I first began working with dynamic estate planning, I felt really comfortable. There's a lot to learn with estate planning. There's so many aspects to what your estate is that you have never thought of before. Beyond being enlightening, it becomes very empowering because you realize that it's really in your control.
If you've never thought about what happens to your assets upon your death, or if you haven't thought about it in a long time, then I would recommend calling Dynamic Estate Planning, and we'd be more than happy to help you.